Hi, my name's John, and I'm from At Your Service Home Inspections, and we're out of Northwest Indiana. Today, let's look at an air conditioning unit, okay? So, when I start my home inspections, I usually do a walk around the house, and one of the things we look at is the air conditioner, okay? And one of the things we want to look at as we walk up to it is, do we see anything that needs to be taken care of, okay? There's two things with this unit right now that we see. One is that the fins are dirty, okay, and it needs to be cleaned. And the other thing is, the unit's no longer level, okay? Now, being out of level can affect the performance, but also the fins being dirty can affect the performance of this unit too. So, in my report, I would note that the unit needs to be leveled and the fins need to be cleaned to increase the performance of this unit, okay? So, other thing we want to look at is where is the shutoff at, okay? Every air conditioner unit has to have a shutoff on the outside of the house, okay? And so, we just want to look up in there, see what it is. It's a blade block, so it's just something that you pull out. This is here for two reasons. One, technician. If he's working on it, he can kill the power to this unit. And then, though no one can turn it on inside the house. But also, too, I've been told that if this unit were to catch on fire or something happened, the fire department can actually get to it, you know, without breaking your door down if you're not home, and pull the power and turn it off, okay? The other thing with this here is that this needs to be positioned properly. So they're not supposed to be behind the unit where you can't get to them and things like that. All right? Okay. So this unit, we also want to look at the tag on this unit. Okay? So this unit is made by Carrier. And this unit was made in 22. And this unit is a 2.5 ton unit. So average life for these units here are roughly 15 years. Okay? If they're maintained and taken care of, they can actually last longer than that. So let's go inside the house and we'll turn it on, and we want to do a temperature drop to it and also look at the unit downstairs too to see if we can get water leaking, things like that. Okay, so let's head into the house. Hi. Okay, so now we're inside the house here. We turned the air conditioner on and it's running. Okay, and so we're looking for water leaks, things like that. I don't see anything leaking here. It's all dry. It's all dry. There's a pump. This one has an electric pump on it, so the pump appears to be working fine. We want to look at the filter for this too now. So if we pull the filter out, this filter is dirty. Okay, so the filter, having a dirty filter, will affect the performance of this unit too. So we want to make a note to have the homeowner change the filter, or the buyer, whoever. Okay, so when someone to change the filter out though on this, and make sure that all these things will help this unit run better. So we're going to do a temperature drop to this, and so right now we got holes. So someone put some nice holes in there for us. So what we want to do is we want to check the difference between the return and the supply. Okay, we're usually looking for a difference of about anywhere from around 14 to maybe 18 or 19. I think once we get up into 20 is probably too high of a number. So we want to be in that range there where we know it's cooling. So we're going to give this a minute to come down. And so we'd like to see somewhere in this, on the supply side, in the 50s. So somewhere, you know, in the mid 50s or so is usually a good number for this. That's usually what I look for. Also too, when I'm testing these units, I also, after I get done with this part of it, I watch it and I make sure that the unit cools to set temperature. So we want to make sure that on the thermostat, it's actually cooling to the set temperature, and it's cycling. We don't want it just to run and run and run, because that there could create other problems. If on a really hot day, some older units, they feel like they're working, but they're not. They need some service, things like that to them, because they're just running and they're not actually ever getting the set temperature on the property. Okay, so right now this one here is at roughly 58. We'll leave it in there for a few more minutes. We want to make sure it's going to come down. You always want to leave them in for a few minutes to make sure it's going to get down to an actual number where it looks like this one's hovering around 58 degrees. So it's probably a little high, a little higher than where we want to be on the supply side. It's starting to drop a little bit now, so it's not coming down a little bit farther than 58. So we'll say we're at 58 degrees here. Okay. Then we want to check the return side, and we want to see what we're going to get there. Okay, so this unit is hovering right around 13, maybe if we leave it longer, probably 14 degrees. So it's kind of at the bottom side of where we want to be. So we would probably recommend a service call for this unit. Also too, recommend cleaning a new filter, cleaning the fins and leveling the unit could actually increase this and bring this unit into where we want to be. Okay, so but other than that, the unit sounds like it's working fine down here, no leakage, anything like that. So let's take a walk back outside, listen to the unit run. Okay, so we're outside back here at the unit. The unit seems to be running fine. It's nice and quiet, no vibration. So I really think just a good cleaning to this unit, new filter, things like that would help increase the efficiency of this unit. Okay, and that's what we'll recommend in the report for this. All right, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving us a like or even subscribing, as we will be doing more of these. In the comments, let us know if there's something that you would like to see. And think about this: what's in your crawl space? Thank you again, and have a great day.